Guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 with Sith Wars made our first time. Last time we quelled the slaver invasion and something creepy happened to Vader. But anyway, we can see if we can sort of fix that glitch. I have other questions for you. Maybe some advanced maintenance is in order. Lock and motivators and unlock the side panel. Oopsie daisy, never heard that song before. Try again later, but I have questions for you. Never mind, I'll be going.
Something up? Alright, what did you want to know?
There's nothing he tells. We really need to work out what happened with Vader. Let's see if Kreia has anything to say for us. Anything to teach us.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
I want you to teach me all about the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
You taught me of sight. Is there anything else you can teach me?
When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe.
What do you mean?
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this: do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength?
Persuasion, convincing others to do as I ask.
And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness?
Stealth.
Then my task before you is this: take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force.
Very well, I shall take this lesson to heart.
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have a chance to improve and grow as well. When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know.
Very well, I have other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
What do you know of Visitor's Master?
He, if you can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the dark lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
Another questions?
Ask.
I think I asked that one before. Did you know Atris at all?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes.
What do you mean?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
I'm sorry if I did this before, but I just really can't remember So I'm going to go do it again. You walked her path?
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
You trained Revan?
I've already asked much.
Enough questions.
Ask.
Did you know Revan?
I misspoke with. Ask.
Never mind.
Yes. Ask.
Questions. Did you know Revan?
I'm. Yes.
Why don't you just teach me more about the Force?
Very well. What is it that drives you?
Before you taught me to listen, I wished you could achieve that lesson.
Very well. Sit with me. You have brushed the surface thoughts of another. It is a start. Calm yourself. This time, silence your own thoughts. Keep them still. Imagine the waters of the room of 1,000 mountains, each stream suddenly falling silent and still. Imagine the ice of Telos, cold and smooth as it gathers upon the plateau. Now, stretch out. Feel the ship around you. Strip away the metal and see the souls and minds of those that fill its corridors with more thoughts and dreams and worries that can fill the space of this ship. As my feet walk from the ashes of Kotor, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death. And
How could the Jedi leave the Republic? Was it because of the Civil War? Is it possible that they... Switch the face of the +1 -1 card. The totals are 9 and 10. Switch the face of the +2 -2 card. The total is 8, 11. Switch.
This is clearly bugged.
yes,
Force.
very well.
I wish to ask about the lesson related to my skills.
Have you done as I asked?
I have developed myself relying on not being seen.
Very well. Then know this. How some situations play out depend on who is perceiving them and whether they are being perceived. Your ability to control the perception of others in such situations will allow you to manipulate events to resolve them peacefully or violently. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Life continues, persists, and may be helped or harmed as a result. Now I am tired. Leave me to my meditations.
You have gained a bonus to your weakest and strongest skills, and you have also recovered some of your connections to the Force.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ask.
Try the Revan thing one more time.
I'm.
Okay. One of the conversation lines with us being bugged because of the bug with Vader, which we will try to fix. I do not know why Vader is just lying down dead. That's just weird. Be removed from our party. I am broken. So very, very broken. I've never seen that before. And I have never witnessed that before. Right. We've crashed. We've crashed. This is really weird now. Really weird. See what we can do to fix this. That is the creepiest thing that's ever happened to me. I've never seen that before. So, if you've been with this channel for long, you've experienced a hilarious glitch in our Kotor 1 LP. In this one now, you've also experienced the creepiest glitch I've ever seen. That is the creepiest thing that's ever happened. That probably means if it's broken completely, that probably means in my spare time I'm going to have to play up to this point again. I'm just going to be annoyed. Bed was rock. We gotta quell the invasion again. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be annoying as well.
Why are you here?
Because I told her everything.
Ah, and now you are free.
Yeah, so no more threats, no more of your requests. You and me, we're done.
Did you ever think I truly held you? You're more of a
This
fool
is
than I
extremely weird.
What truly and let me show you why. I once held the galaxy by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you feel. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something strongly, it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious. Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel, and I shall ignore your pathetic attempts at freedom. Now leave me, murderer. I have nothing further to say to one such as you.
And that's the video. Thanks for watching. May the Force be with you always.